Welcome to your daily focus, May the 16th, 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you truly from the bottom of my heart for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Let's turn right to the cards and see what message we have today to walk our path straight, be successful. We have the sun in Taurus. The moon is in Libra, but I believe that as nighttime draws near, the moon will move into Scorpio and start to prepare for the full moon that we'll experience on the weekend. Numerology today would be a 15. The devil. But it ends up being a 6. 5 plus 1. 1 plus 5 is a 6. So it is about our health, our well-being, nurturing, love, compassion, empathy, relationships, family. And it being a 15, where do we hold back in the adventure in order to really have the relationship that we desire? Where do we hold back? Where do we, maybe it's with groups of people, maybe it's a good friend, maybe it's coworkers, maybe it's a lover, a soulmate, a partner, a child. But where do we hold back in really having the adventure with them? An adventure could mean so many things, but it's really just living life in the moment with that person and really enjoying each other. And maybe it's traveling, maybe it's exploring a topic, a business opportunity, a new awareness to something. Did I cut them? I'm not sure if I cut them, so I'm going to cut them again. I feel like I needed to, although I think that's a double cut. We'll see why. Look at this 4 of Wands. Now this is proposals. This is marriage. But in a general aspect for today, we're feeling grounded, we're feeling secure, we are looking at where we are at, and we are ready to build upon that foundation that we have formed in our life in some area. It could be relationships, absolutely. The couple here, look into each other's eyes. The castle in the background, it's not a true resemblance of our 4 posts with or our 4 wands in the ground with a little bit of garland on it. It doesn't look like the castle that's behind us, but it will, and maybe that's just our vision of what it will become. So this is working well with others, strong communication today. This could be a day of negotiations. It could be a day of and good negotiations, things that where we need to compromise, where we need to pull back, where we need to draw the line in the sand. And I think we're very strong in doing that. That it's mutual. It benefits both. We put ourselves in that win-win situation. We have the 5 of Pentacles. We sit there kind of defeated and exhausted and like we can't go on, and this is when we really need to dust ourselves off and stretch and turn around and take off the blinders and see how close we are to that door of abundance. So be careful where you want to just kind of throw in the towel today, where you, enough is enough. I've tried and I'm not getting anywhere. I'm spinning my wheels. This isn't working out. Maybe we need to back it up and take a new approach on it. Maybe we need to have conversations or learning experiences in order to go upon our path in maybe a different manner. So it could be talking to a mentor, a friend, gaining some kind of information in order to truly show us where we have our strengths, where we are, um, we're grounded, where we are grounded, where we can build from. And our final card is the Six of Swords going forward. And this usually doesn't catch my eye, but it almost looked like a fog here, which gave me this early morning feeling. I have a creek out behind my house, and if you go out there just as the sun is rising in the morning, you have that mist, that fog like on the water. So this is a new adventure that we are going on. And we have knowledge, we have strength. And once again, we are with somebody else. All these cards, we are with somebody else. This one, we're with somebody who is stronger, wiser, maybe has sage wisdom for us, maybe can teach us something, and we can learn from it. So don't sit there with your blinders on today. Definitely don't throw in the towel today. Look for ways of expansion. Look for different routes to the same goal. And many times I kind of get this, we need to hold back, but I don't get that hold back. I'm getting us pushing off, saying the heck with this. We're going forward, going forward in this way. Whenever we have that Taurus sun, we know that we are grounded. We can tap into that earth energy. And so we're not as whimsical. We're not as risk-taking. So it's a good time if we are feeling like we need to go forward now to actually step forward because we have thought it through. It's not on a whim. It's not spontaneous. Even though I'm describing it as spontaneous, it's something that you have been trying to work towards or push towards for a short time, a long time. And we may start the day feeling like, oh, we're never going to be able to get out of this mess or move into this relationship that we want or this job opportunity or fill in the blank. And so today is the day when we can actually see, if we take those blinders off, and maybe it's another voice, maybe it's something we read, maybe it's something we hear. But it can move us forward. It can expand our dreams. It can show us today what we've actually, how we've actually empowered ourselves to this very moment in time, and how we can go forward with our strengths, with our capabilities, with our talents. Okay, Nature's Whispers. So the sixth energy is very much alive here. We have the Six of Swords. It is a six energy day. But we don't have any cups on our board. So let's cut the deck. Illumination, 2. So it's more of a day of partnering with people to move us forward in a successful way. It definitely could be about relationships since we do have the Four of Wands as our first card. So I'm not going to exclude those close relationships and growing them to a deeper level, but I think it's more about us moving forward in a goal or a dream today because of somebody else by our side. Maybe a mentor, or maybe just somebody who supports us. Illumination, just as a full moon sheds its light on our world, you are being shown that there is hope and guidance for you. Have faith. Just holding on to a belief in yourself will plant the seed of manifestation in your life. You are being asked to release any worry or fear that you may be harboring. The clarity you desire is at hand. All you need is something in which to place your faith. So trust in yourself, your support, and in the divine. You will be assisted in difficult times. This can also signify inspiration and new love. There is a shedding of light on hidden treasures or surprises. So holding on to a belief plants that seed of manifestation that can grow in our life. So release any worries or fears that you may be harboring. I think today is a day that we can easily take off the blinders. We can move past a fear. We can move past an anxiety. Look it in the eye and conquer it in some way. And who do we have today? Look at this, Independence with the cat. Clever, secretive, mysterious, intelligent, independent, nocturnal. It's your road and yours alone. Others may walk it with you, but no one can walk it for you. So yes, there's people in our life helping us, guiding us, but yes, we have to remember that we need to do the action. We can read all about having that six pack or strong muscle tone or losing weight, but unless we actually do the work, all the reading and watching somebody else work out isn't going to help in the least. We have to do the action. We have to, you know, we want to write that book and we have a million thoughts, but until we put that pen to paper, the book will never get written. We have to do the action. Nobody can walk it for us. If you've chosen cat, this is a strong message that you are to look in your life where you are relying too heavily on another. Cat tells you that you are intelligent and clever enough to walk this path alone. So know your own strength. And know if it's within a partnership, although I kind of get that second person, not as a relationship as much as it is somebody who will support you, somebody that you can learn from, a mentor, a teacher. Kat says you are not giving yourself enough credit. In regards to relationships, Kat tells you that you need to look at the balance of the relationship. Have you been letting your partner take the lead, making all the decisions without your input? It's time to rebalance a relationship. Cats can have always been associated with mystery and the supernatural, and it was once believed that cats were demons or spirits, and witches used them as familiars. They can sometimes be unpredictable and sneaky. You may be interested in the supernatural or the occult. Cat tells you to research and learn. Cat also is associated with healers and healing, with their calming purrs being used on a vibrational level. Cats may be telling you that you are in need of some healing. You can snuggle with a cat or kitten, but if you aren't fond of the creatures, you can use massage, meditation, or you can simply just take a cat nap. Cats are also nocturnal, and since many are afraid of darkness, Cat tells you it's time for you to look within at the deep dark fears that you have suppressed. So maybe today, in some way, something is illuminated in your life, illuminated. That's what we had for the Nature's Whispers. Illuminated in your life where you say, I've always held back because I was fearful of this. The anxiety rose because of this. And realizing that you have been carrying that with you and it's become a wall in your life. and being able to defeat it and looking it in the eye and pushing through it, pushing past it and going towards your success, turning around and seeing that door of abundance directly behind you. So close. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.